Nothing like a good sing along, innit? And greetings from, where are we to? We're at Upper Swainswick, which is a tiny little village, one of those little quaint villages that the Americans will love, near the city of Bath. The plan is today to walk to Little Solsbury Hill, and that's the same one from the Peter Gabriel song, which goes, I don't know how it goes. But before we walk up the hill, we're gonna have a quick look around the village because there's some really old little buildings and stuff. Now, another thing I've got is this. I've took the plunge and bought a new vlogging camera. I've gone for the Sony ZV or ZV1. That's the one that's all over YouTube at the moment. And the M2, the Zhiyun, it's called Zhiyun M2 crane gimbal, which is a bit of a fiddle to set up and everything, but I'm hoping that the more I use it, the more I become used to it, and it certainly does give much better steady shots. So just approaching the main village now, so I'll have to go with this camera now then. Okay, we're at Upper Swainswick Church, which we've been here before, and it's a really nice little church, so I'm just gonna have a go with some slow motion footage now. Well, that was the church, and now we've got a steep walk to the end of the village and then up onto the hill, and it's already very windy, isn't it?
Very windy.
It's blowing open in gale already. Now on the Sony, they do supply with a dead cat, and I'm using the inbuilt microphone on the actual camera. It's supposed to be very good, so it'll be interesting to see how that one copes. That must be a spring or something, natural spring, something like that. And then I take it horses in the past would have drank out of that. It dries up to it. Uh-oh, cows in the field. And it seems to be a bit funny at the moment. We've been looking at other people's YouTube videos and there are a few cow chasings going on. So, what do you think? Take our chances. Down boy, heel, heel. Now, it's not supposed to rain today, but there are some dark clouds, so it better not, because my camera's not waterproof. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Heel, heel. You can actually see the top just here. It's not that far to walk really. It's going to be windy, Miller. But the views to the top are amazing. You can look right down, see Bath, like in the Peter Gabriel song, isn't it? So, see the city lights. I don't know how it goes. Oh, that wind! That would take off at the top, isn't it? It's going to be that sort of a blustery day, isn't it? Just shocking considering it's July. Okay, just one more gate and then up onto the top. Nearly there. Oh, I hope you can hear us because it's windy. We're not quite at the top yet, but we just stopped because we're stood on a turf labyrinth, which is not centuries old despite its appearance. It was built in, when was it, 1994? 1994, because what was happening, there's a main road just down there, the A46, which goes into Bath. It used to travel through lots of small villages, so it was bypassed and widened. Whoa, that's the wind. it was bypassed and widened, and then of course you had eco warrior protesters, Swampy, remember Swampy? People who wanted to try and stop it being built, so as a protest they built this, and it's still here after all this time. Maybe it will be in a century's time, I'll see. Anyway, on to the top of the hill. And here we are, the top. Oh, there's Bath over there. Oh, look at that. That's a sight, isn't it? I love the sound of Solsbury Hill. No, I don't even know how the song goes. We're all coming on the top now. There's a large, the hill is large and flat on top, which is ideal for a fort. And lo and behold, there was a fort here. There's a row of them actually. If you follow the Cotswold Hills towards Gloucester, I was looking on the map the other day, and there's quite a few. So this is the southern part of the Cotswold Hills. Here we are on now. Watch the cow poo. Cows have been here. It's really windy, I've got a job standing up. Oh, I just stepped in shit. Oh, crikey. Oh, it's just going everywhere. Yeah, that's one thing with a gimbal. And it doesn't help, of course on the camera there's a fold out screen, so it provides wind resistance. As we walk round the hill, you can start to see towards Wiltshire, and over there you can see the White Horse Hill. The White Horse is on a hill near between, I'm not sure, no, between Calne and Avebury, the horse, but you can actually see it from here. I don't know how far away it is, but it's a tiny little white dot in the distance. So before we leave the hill, I just want to show you one more feature. It's this little rocky outcrop. A bit difficult to get down, so I'll have a go. And here I am! Ta-da! Oh, let's get off this hill. It is so windy, my head is hurting. Alas, out of that wind. Yeah. That's quite a nice walk, wasn't it? Apart from that wind.
It was
and
nice.
Stepping in the cow's poo, of course. But,
and the singing was pretty atrocious,
hey,
but never mind.
You're joking. Yeah, I did get me knickers in a twist a few times trying to get sort out the camera and the gimbal. I think because I've got a new camera and B, a new gimbal. I was trying to learn both at the same time. So it's just practice makes perfect. So I'm not going to give any sort of verdict or nothing like that. But the GoPro is definitely quicker to record. You just literally press record and go. But of course, it's just wide angle only. The Sony have got a small zoom lens on it, so you've got far more options. Plus, you've got the shallower depth of field for those cinematic shots that everyone likes. And that's the end of that. And that's the end of that. And we'll see you next time.